Okay, well, it seems that finally one of the teams has readied up. It's Germany that has
Very
readied
cool.
up. And that's Jehar in the background.
Hey, hey.
Hey Jehar. I don't know actually how to pronounce your name. Is that the way?
That's it, exactly.
Okay,
you nailed
great.
it.
Thank God. Anyway, so yeah, for the guys that don't know yet, Jehar is from TastySpleen.tv. He shoutcasts or streams, at least usually, other Quake or also Quake 3 related games. I hope I'm saying that correctly.
Yeah, absolutely. And the FTWGL is starting back up again with another season, and I hope to be able to cover some of that. But I've been having bandwidth issues lately, so I'm really happy to have you, Seven, just kind of taking the reins today.
Cool.
And making sure that the show is as best as possible for as many people as possible.
Yeah. Oh well, it seems we're already hot, so let's switch over to the match.
Awesome.
Let me just also put up the volume so that people can actually hear what we're. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, but for those of you who don't know, we're looking at Austria versus Germany today. 5v5, capture the flag. Actually, it's going to be a mixed bag today, capture the flag and Team Survivor in the Clanbase group stage. This is Group A, I believe. Germany already taken a win, but it's going to be a hot match today. Absolutely. As these guys get started. And actually, one thing to note, I don't usually get to see this over on the FTWGL, but these guys actually use wave respawn. So the number of players that you can knock off before the timer hits, and it's a simultaneous timer for each team, the better chances you have of getting through with the flag and making your way back to home base.
And meanwhile, we see Dexter running with the flag, and he's going to make the first cap within 40 seconds. Great job. And yeah, indeed, this is a Clanbase, so more or less a European competition, and we usually play with wave respawn, whereas the American scene plays without. And nice job there by Dancer,
we're due.
Stopping Dexter to make another cap. And yeah, you see Ghoster and Dexter on the German team. Those are brothers. So yeah, we've even got
very cool.
some sibling
as a Yank,
cooperation.
I will have to admit to knowing very little about these guys. So you and Nexu are definitely going to have to help me out there. But Dancer, currently on target. He's actually really low on health. He's in a bit of a defensive position right now, but that's about the only position he can hold with that G36. But coming up top, we have the Hoff over the flag. It's being held down right now. He's going to be tossing out some nades on the stairs, but he's going to be getting a ton of pressure up here. He's able to get the defensive frag, but he's taken down very quickly by Shadow, and Shadow took no damage during that time, but he's a little low on stamina, so his movement is going to be a little bit slower, but he should be able to crawl his way back to home base and make this thing
the defenders really keeping Austria away from Shadow, the flag runner, and already putting up loads of pressure on NVB. And following Yuna here. Well, getting the... Yeah, that's probably also something very new for American watchers, that you team kill your mate. If you team kill him just before the wave respawn, he gets full health, of course. So that's really handy.
Absolutely. So it's definitely a bit of a nuance that, again, us Yankees don't get to see all that often. But I really do appreciate it. I mean, I have a bit of a history with enemy territory, Quake Wars, Brink, and so that's definitely at home. But right now, Germany kind of kicking ass and taking names. Jolinar up top being taken down from down below, but he's going to be taking it from both sides as he hits the wave respawn actually right on time. Very good for him, but he's going to have to beat heat to get back on over towards the enemy base. But the flag's already taken, already capped, and he's going to be coming in with no real support from anybody else on that side of the map in order to take down the enemy base.
Yeah, it's already 3-0, and it has to be said, blue side is more or less the harder side on Abbey, though it also this is Germany's home map. So this is Abbey, and Austria will be playing Orbital in TS mode, Team Survivor. So that is quite different to CTF on Abbey. Although NDB shouldn't be too bad on Abbey side, because he's my clanmate in clan in tribe. Oh, nice double nade there by Ghoster, pushing in from behind, killing 3 guys, and getting ready to do what we call a rape train. Slides all the way in.
And with 5 seconds left on the respawn timer, that's plenty of time to get the cap and get the grab and cap. So beautiful shot there by Ghoster, taking everybody out as they went off of the spawn. But it was kind of an odd choice for them to really flood that hallway, and he had perfect timing on the grenade, on the entry, and
look at this, getting the nades ready, and That's 3 caps in a row for Germany, and another triple kill, or maybe even a quadruple kill. If I think it was a quadruple kill. Have to watch that later. Anyway, this is really starting to look like a rape. And
yeah, so because the map and the game type is switching, we're not going to be able to see Australia playing on the blue side, are we?
Yeah, we will. Because
okay, so it's still best of.
yeah,
okay.
it's 10 minutes on each side, because
Gotcha.
otherwise that wouldn't be fair. Since red.
That was going to make me sad. Yeah.
Although, yeah, well, red side
like,
is
"God damn it,
easier,
Clanbase."
so it might even be more of a rape on the other side.
Right.
But yeah, Austria will just have to keep their chins up and get ready for Orbital, because they are completely out of their depths here. And Yimesh here, well, with 2 of his, with another teammate getting ready to camp the spawn of Austria. And Dancer, will he be able to stop Dexter here? No, he won't.
It's all up to him. He had the one last chance for a shot there, but Ghoster's already there, and he's ready for the rebound on this. And actually, you can look at this. You know, he's moving forward, you know, planting his flag in the sand, as it were, and waiting for that recap. And actually, he's not, you know, standing right on the flag, but we've seen a few players doing that, which is ballsy, but with, you know, wave respawns, you can predict that fairly easily. And Ghoster's going to be really wounded here, so he's going to be getting the drop off for the flag cap.
And we'll be hoping for a kill, or a death more, and he successfully managed to die. Yeah, you even see people not shoot for the last couple of seconds before the wave respawn, just to not get taken out full. Because once you get shot with 14 seconds remaining, well, you're out of the game. And Yuna just being deadly, but the Huff doing a good job.
So I haven't seen the camera head over that direction in a little bit, but it doesn't look like Austria is really, you know, going down the long hallway off of the spawn. They're not really covering that upper hallway area, which is allowing Ghoster and Shadow to move through there very, very quickly with very little opposition. And MVB's position there, I'm not a big fan of that myself.
No, well, even a classic historical battlefield knowledge says that take the upper ground, and, well, NVB experienced that first-handed. Ghoster really being deadly at spawn camping Austria. And come on, GTV cameraman, we want to see something else than somebody's dead, but...
But, you know, it does lay down the point that everybody on Austria at that point was just about taken out, and so everybody's concentrating on the D side right now, and everybody's getting wounded to the point where...
Oh no!
Cannot aggress on the blue side, even if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Somebody's colorblind.
Oh. And Ghoster's kind of nade blind there at the moment.
Well, not every grenade can be a god killer.
No,
you know?
that's true. That's true.
Oh
well, great job here by Germany. Got all sides covered. Austria can't even get out of their spawn much. 15-0. It's rare to see such a high score.
Alright, but as you can see, again, everybody on Austria is having to, you know, really concentrate on the defensive side. They've got 3 seconds left to the respawn, 2 players up at the moment. 2 of them are actually out on the field going for the base, but they're not going to be lasting all that long at this rate. Dexter is just flooding that. We have 3 rushing out towards the flag itself, and once again, NVB heading down towards the fountain courtyard, but he's not really picking a place where he wants to be. He's just kind of wandering out there and, you know, trying to see what's up, and by the time he figures out what's up, he's down.
Yeah. Don't forget, later this evening, in like 30 minutes or so, if this match hurries up, we will also have America versus Spain, and
yes,
I hope that Jehar knows a little bit more about those players, because that's pretty much his community.
I see you guys, black guys, they're alright. Well, they're not being, you know, douchebags, which is never, because, you know, urban players are the model of good manners and patience.
That's the first time I've heard that.
It's the first time I've said it, so there we go.
Okay.
It'll be the last time too. Dexter moving on out here. He's actually overlooking Austria spawn.
Oh, look at this.
Staying silent for the moment, and actually, yeah, just picking up anybody who wants to come on through. And look at this.
Should
finish
him
off.
All
right, Zelenar's gonna be able to take him down, but again, all of these maneuvers mean that, you know, Austria players are constantly moving back away from the enemy base, not really getting any kind of opportunity to make an aggressive run.
Well, at least they're still more or less trying. I mean, I can imagine switching over to Negev in this case and just completely give up.
Alright, but final minute left on this side, and we'll be seeing the switch, and we'll have Germany on the red side, and we'll see what Austria can do on the blue. But yeah, 17-0. I think it's a pretty,
painful,
easy call there. Yeah.
Tactics really, tactics and map domination really key in this match. Germany keeps having middle room occupied, so yeah, that's pretty much key in this map. If you have middle room occupied, at least on Abbey, then you should be able to win the map.
Alright, but here we go. Final 5 seconds, and that will be it on this side. And we'll be seeing a quick swap. I actually kind of dig the 10-minute time limit.
Yeah, nice and fast.
Yeah, kind of quick. Yeah.
Only problem is that you'll have to wait for the teams to ready up now. But
oh, look at these pings! Oh my God, these pings are godlike.
Are you jealous?
Now, I do have to hand it to the FTWGL players. There are a lot of European teams that play and a lot of South American teams that play, but it is an American Cup, so they have to play on American servers. But they're still willing to play with 120 plus ping, and they still kick ass.
Now and then I play on American public servers, but seriously, when I'm used to 20 ping, then it's kind of less than ideal. Let's put it this way. I mean, I get owned a lot.
Yeah, but they're good at it. I gotta hand it to them.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what you're used to. I mean, we also have a big Turkish community in the European leagues, and they also play with similar pings, like 150 or 100, and they own.
Yeah. Alright, so these guys are going to get readied on up here. We should just have a few more players. Actually, nobody's quite ready yet.
Yeah, it seems that we're waiting for Germany now instead of Austria, who were a man short for the first, well, not in the game, but they didn't have 5 on time at least. But here we go.
Alright, we are all set. Germany on the red, Austria on the blue, and we're going to see if history repeats itself or if Austria actually puts something together here. But Ghostor, right out of the gate, nading the choke point right off the bat, and actually doubling back for that, not seeing anybody going that way, so he's wanting to head off somebody as they make an aggressive push, but he's also going to have a closer route to the flag right here. A couple bodies already down on the pavement. He's not one of them. He's going to be throwing out a few shots, finally pulled on down, but Shadow's also on the outside there, looking in on the angle and trying to take down everybody as they exit the base. Yeah,
3 guys attacking from Germany. That's over street, I mean. That's kind of a different tactic than you usually see. But maybe they're very sure of their case about holding central and tunnel. Look at Jimenez there, getting some nice long-range headshots, and another double kill with the Desert Eagle.
He just doesn't give a shit. He'll just walk in, bleeding out the anus, throwing out all of his deagles.
It's
all good.
And will there be time to run with the flag another time? Probably not. Will be shot in the back? No. And good jumping there by Shadow.
Beautiful movement over the statue, showing us how it's making it 3 up on nil, just about a minute off the clock right now. So Shadow taking down about 60% health, but he's going to be able to get a few more frags off the bat there.
Yeah, and
as players
in a good position here to weed out the people attacking through street, or actually attacking, more like the defending.
Yeah, Shadow's going to be able to cover this entire area now. He's going to be taken down fairly quickly. He moved forward about 2 steps more than he should have there. Should have let them come around the corner a little bit.
Will be jumping
but he was low on health, needed to get the respawn. Yeah.
And there you go.
So that'll be 4 up on Zip. Dextor got this grab once again. He is now low on stamina. He's going to be waiting for just a moment to see if he can get the jump. It's going to be a little bit slower than usual, but nothing's going to be stopping him from getting that cap.
Slow but steady. Have Austria even touched the flag of Germany?
2 minutes off the clock.
Yeah, okay, slow. Slow in that case, let's put it this way. Yeah. I wonder if Austria have even touched the flag. Well, see, they still haven't. And Dexter and
Nice.
Ghoster, well, doing what brothers are good at, working together, or not.
Actually, yeah, we can't underline that enough, the fact that these guys are really covering every angle of the base when needed, and as soon as somebody's out with the flag, somebody else is in the base, making sure that nobody's going to be giving chase all that quickly.
Yeah. Actually, Dexter and Ghoster are in different teams playing in the European competitions. I think it's Ace and God, I forgot what the other clan was, but yeah, they're not playing together usually. A nice deny there from Jolinar, although it's like trying to...
But Jolinar is actually ready for the flag grab. Actually, no, hold on down. Yamesh now making his move back on the flag. He's full up on health, but he's giving a little bit of delay here. I mean, Ghoster's already weak. He's not going to be all that much use on the flag run, so Yamesh is going to be making this fly on through. Doesn't quite have enough stamina for the statue jump, but he's going to be able to make this happen and make it 7-0. Just over 4.5 minutes on the clock.
MP5 in
Actually got an MP5.
That's original.
It's like, wow. Yeah. And here I thought I was going all Maverick by using AK.
But still dishing out the damage that's required to stop Austria from taking Central. Nice nade there.
But Ghostor actually weak out of the gate.
He'll be jumping
It's
off.
actually going to slow him down a little bit here, but he's going to be tossing out nades. Yoon is going to be ready in mid. Well, it's going to be, you know, a whole bunch of team killing there. But Shadow's actually got the flag, is making a good move. Yoon is going to be able to cover him. Oh, he's actually got two on the chase right now, but taking on down. A beautiful slide.
All
beautiful
of them
run
down.
through, taking them down from the flank. And yeah, everybody is dead. Everybody dies at the end. And Dexter was just ready to do more damage as they respawn. And even if nobody comes his way, I mean, MVB finally took him down, but even if nobody came that way, he was going to be prepped and ready for the next flag grab. So that'll be 10 on zip.
It's
so
quite
Orbital
impressive
will
what
go a
Germany
little
are
bit
doing
better
here,
for
because Austria is definitely not, well, a weak team. I mean, in my opinion, Austria could maybe make it to the quarterfinals. But yeah, at the moment we're in the group stages. This is the second or third week of the Clanbase NationsCup. I think it's the second week, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so, yeah. One game played by both of these guys so far.
In between maps, I'll just show you what the current standings are in the groups.
Yeah, so since this is looking rather, you know, one-sided on the CTF end, how do we think Austria is going to fare on Orbital?
Well, in my opinion, Germany is really showing dominance here, not only in strategy but also in fragging. And great predictive nade there by Ghoster.
Yeah, there have been a few opportunities by De Hoff that I've seen where he could have gotten the save on the flag, but his shots were just off a bit.
Yeah. Well, let's hope that, for our sakes, at least entertainment sakes, that the match will be a little bit closer on Orbital.
Well, they may be able to slow him down a bit here. I mean, one of the key differences between TS and CTF is that you're going to be seeing a lot more Russian slide-through tactics like we're seeing here from Germany, a lot more Twitch fragging.
Yeah, absolutely.
But on TS, we're going to see a lot more angle play. We're going to see the SR8s come out a bit more, so Austria might be able to prove themselves there.
Abbey is also probably one of the fastest maps in Urban Terror.
Yeah. Besides Algiers. Fuck Algiers. Actually, no, I really do appreciate the map that it has such a fast, quick route between the flags, but you have this entire back of the map that can be explored and exploited.
Yep. That's actually, I think it's a good piece of mapping there for Algiers, because this is there's only 3 ways to get out of spawn for both teams, and well, once you've got dominance on 2 of them, well, as you see Germany doing now, the first half was 17-0, they're already at 15-0 with 3 minutes remaining.
Yeah, I would venture to say that 4v4 with wave respawn CTF here on Sanctuary would actually play a little bit slower. Just because you won't be able to cover all of the exits of each base all the time.
Yeah. Well, Sanctuary is next match. That's the United States map.
Yeah.
So we'll...
I'm sorry, Abby.
No problem.
I just got my coffee in front of me. You can start chugging that
I know,
down.
time sounds right.
It's not too bad, considering. But we actually have a return here. Yoon is going to be actually taken down. Emily has taken a bit of a defensive position there in the hallway, but Dexter's got the flag. He's going to be crawling back up the stairs. A bit of a slow route for him, but nobody's standing in his way. So 17-0.
Painful. Very painful. I think even Slovakia did a better job against Turkey. That was the first match we shoutcasted in the Clanbase Nations Cup of this year. They, even though they got completely overpowered by Turkey, still they... oh, look at this. This is just tough to see. I mean, NVB is my teammate. I don't like I don't like to see him being raped like this. But then again, this is the trial by fire, more or less.
But again, I mean, these guys have, you know, their textbook and they're sticking to it. One guy's running the flag, the other one is ready for the next flag grab, while the others are flooding the other exits of the base.
Yeah, I'm also, I mean, their teamwork is very good as well. I think Germany trained a lot. At least I don't remember them being so overpowering in earlier seasons.
Well,
or
they've got
editions.
very little delay on where they want to bring things. They've got very little, you know, hesitation when it comes to, okay, off the spawn, I'm going here, I'm covering this area, I'm making these shots, and they're ready for everything in between.
Like to see Germany play France or or Turkey or something like that. I think that's where we will really see how good they are. Oh, nice double nadar by the Hoff though. 30 seconds remaining. Good defense there. Yuna only with 6% remaining.
Capped by Austria.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Consolation cap.
Yeah. So Ghostor has been taking a little less of center stage this round, but he's actually been playing a lot of really good mid defense, so that whenever Austria does get that far, they've got a couple of grenades ready for their nuts.
Yeah. Look at those scores. 281 for Shadow.
Jeez. Yeah.
So 22 to 1.
Yeah.
Ouch.
But again, we can say all we want about Austria, you know, not really taking that, but I think what's really awesome is just how Germany, you know, did that by the book. They've written their own book, obviously, and they're sticking to it, and they're rather well proficient at what they're doing there. So we're going to have to see how they can, you know, apply that to Orbital.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And for what is potentially a much slower game type.
It definitely will be a lot slower. Orbital, at least
depending on how they want to play it.
Let me just put it this way: if you choose, or if you've got some solid snipers, get out the SR8, one shot, one kill. You'll definitely keep the distance and make it a lot slower. Let me just see. I have the groups here now on the stream. It seems that, oh yeah, I think Austria will have a tough time getting qualified through Group A, because they're in a group with Turkey, France, Germany, Sweden, Austria, well, themselves of course, Austria, Slovakia and Romania. At the moment, Sweden is playing against Slovakia. I think it's pretty... well, we're pretty sure that Slovakia will lose that, and Sweden will get their first points on the board. And yeah, between Turkey, France, Germany and Sweden, it's really hard to choose a winner there. Or first three are going to go through to the I don't know how to call those stages, but anyway, out of the group stages. And it seems Orbital has loaded. So let's switch over.
There we go.
Back to Wiener Schnitzel versus Currywurst.
I could still go for a Wiener Schnitzel.
Getting hungry.
Actually, here in the States, it's a fast food chain.
Seriously?
And they have some of the worst food, and I love it. They have, get this, they have chili cheese fry burritos.
That
Yeah.
sounds
Chili
like something
cheese
I want
fries
to
wrapped in a
try before I die.
Yeah, well, you probably will at that point.
Oh, die. You mean instant cardiac arrest.
Exactly. With a smile on your face. That was awesome.
So it seems like Germany will be getting a substitute. I wonder who's going to leave, because seriously, all 5 have been on fire. Maybe maybe they just think that we'll win this anyway.
Rage quit Orbital.
Red team win.
I wonder who Lumi really, who Lumi really is. It's definitely not Luminea, because I mean that's a French player.
I would venture to say that I want to see Austria not try to set up base over at Dome Corner all that often. Because of all the spots on the map, that's the one that, you know, opens itself up to a rush more than any other.
Yeah. Okay, so it seems that Yuna is going to leave, and Glory Laser is going to be playing.
So now we've got Kinzu and Akron and Laser.
Yeah. Kinzu is also a teammate of mine.
Oh, very cool.
So yeah, inter-clan rivalries here with NVB and Kinzu. Oh, and Akron. Jesus Christ. What the hell? Where the hell are these people coming from? Because Akron is also a teammate of mine. Jesus. This is really going crazy.
So why aren't you playing?
Well, because I'm Dutch. Or at least part Dutch. No.
Too good, too good.
And yeah, the Dutch team is not playing this season, unfortunately.
That's okay, you're more on the media side now.
Yeah, exactly. No, reigning champions, but not going to defend the crown.
Red team win.
I guess I don't know how long you guys have been streaming. I think before I started shoutcasting any of the FTWGL stuff, I was looking around for other people who were streaming Urban Terror, and I don't think there were that many at the time. But I remember seeing, you know, the Urban Zone site, of course.
Oh yeah, no.
So I don't know how long you've been doing this, but again, I'm really impressed with like the quality of the work that you've been putting out. But I will tell you this.
Yep.
You can either be a good shoutcaster or a good player. You choose one.
Oh damn!
You don't go both ways. Yeah.
So you really have to choose. Either train shoutcasting or train the game. Well, I think then that explains why I've been starting.
That's been my excuse anyway. So
oh right, okay. Well, that's my excuse now also, because my skills have been going down a lot. No, we've only been shoutcasting and streaming since March, I think.
Oh, okay,
and,
cool.
Yeah, we already spoke to each other a bit earlier before the match started. Actually, the reason why we started shoutcasting is because we saw, hey, it's actually quite possible to shoutcast and stream at the same time. When we saw Tasty Spleen.
My heart just broke out of its ribcage and slumped on the floor.
Isn't that cute?
Now it's kind of crying pitifully.
But yeah, definitely go to tastyspleen.tv. Well, you're probably already there if you're watching this, and you can see some of their old shoutcasts on their site somewhere.
Yeah. We have an archive.
Yep.
It's a little bit dated right now. I do need to update it.
Still watching.
Hey, and we got Timo in the server, in the channel too. Welcome, dude. By the way, dude, the new office looks sexy. I didn't know they made tables in that shape. Anyway, we should have Emprees here pretty soon.
So, from having too many players, Germany now has too little.
Okay.
Okay, there we go, shout out. I think only girl is Yuna, because as far as I know, she is a girl.
The internet doesn't matter.
Well, it does matter actually. If you're a girl, then it does really matter on the internet. It's the difference between being one of a few and one of many. And yeah, it's
well, what I care about is what she can do with an SR8.
In real life or on Urban Urban Terror?
Real life skills don't matter. All right,
Okay.
we have Rups, and I think we're all set. I think it's for reals this time.
Yep.
All right.
Let's see how Yuna
All right, so
does.
first round here, we're
switch to the-
watching Unit out of the gate.
Switch to the LR300 instead of the SR8 that she was practicing with. Nice damage there, camping
Good
at blue
shot,
box by Austria. And yeah, we've got Emily with the SR8 behind the blue box. And great
Good
teamwork
corner
there.
work, really good maneuvering into that room. I mean, they were trying to cover that entrance from both sides and kind of wedge them in, but they coordinated really well on that, got the shots in at the right time,
Yep.
and now we're looking at 3-on-3. They're all glomped up right now. Germany over on Dome side, looking for word of where Austria's at.
Well,
They might come
somebody
through guard.
gave away their position.
Yeah.
No, Yuna, it's not Counter-Strike. You don't go faster with a knife.
I think you do, though.
Nice nade. Oh, will this be the first? Oh, too bad we didn't see that. That's kind of a fail on the GTV side, because Kinzu had his back to whoever that was from Austria, but still managed to get the kill. Good pre-nade there by Yuna, and Austria on the back foot here. The Hoff, the only one remaining, and not a flawless, but close. So,
Alright, so Germany spawning up over on corner crates.
For some-
Kinzu moving back through mid bay.
for a mode that should be a little bit slower, it seems that Germany have started.
Not a whole lot of snipe coming through Germany here, but they've really got their angles and their corners down.
Yeah.
Making every shot count here. So Kinzu getting 3 for free, or rather 2 rather. So Emily and Holland are down. Emily, MVB, and De Hoff back up. They're going to be meeting back up over on Med and giving themselves a little bit of handy J, but no, here comes the clean sweep, and that should be 2 for 2. But now De Hoff all by himself, and he's 0 and 2 so far, but
Oh, but Yuna's
number 1,
really
he's gonna
low.
need to get 1 more to take this round.
Yuna's really low
Yuna's low on
and
health. She was
facing
getting
the Hoff.
healed up by the time they were coming through.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Thank God.
nothing.
No, at least there's 1 round for Austria.
I can count that.
Laser here
Alright,
going
so
to
Laser
rush
and
into what is it called? You were calling it dome.
Let's stuck with Dome.
Yeah. I think we call it command center or something like that. And the last one
But good
standing.
frags though. I mean, that was actually kind of an awkward start for them. I mean, we had 1 player from Austria rushing into Dome, and nobody else really followed. Nobody else really followed up on that plan, and so Germany was just able to take them all out.
No hits there by Shadow. Spraying and praying.
Yeah.
Oh, nice job here by
But Yuna's
Yuna.
making up for it. Holy crap. Yeah.
And getting
And
the
beautiful
second.
timing on that reload. She was nearly taken on down there, but a little bit of extra deagle there, a little icing on the cake, and that'll be Akron, Yuna, and Kinzu making this 4-on-1. And actually, they've spawned lower mid map. We have a bit of an awkward split here. Kinzu's going to be coming back through the shipment.
Yeah, Germany's movement isn't as smooth. They seem to be blocking each other now and then, but
Yeah.
their shooting is still as smooth as silk.
You really need to carefully choose when you're, going in for the heal. Because, of course, players are going to hear that, you're going to be exposing your position, and you're going to be caught with your pants down.
Especially in
Nice
orbital.
damage, though, over at Spaceman Corner.
Especially in
And
orbital
BB
with
had
all
nowhere to
those
go.
doors that can just open immediately, and
Yeah.
well, you're facing a loaded LR300 more than likely.
Nice grenade from Olinar.
Yeah, and getting the
Finally
second
gonna be
kill.
pulled on down, but it was a good trade. 2 for 1.
And a little bit of
NVB's
extra
by
damage.
himself over at Dome. They need to group up a little bit more here, especially if he's wanting to go lower mid. He's able to see them going over towards Spaceman Corner, though.
Yeah, exactly.
So we should be able to flank them. This is a big opportunity, but this needs to be coordinated.
If they're
You can't rush in
pincering
here,
together,
nobody's
yeah,
shooting on the
great
other
pincer
side.
movement, but
Oh,
should...
where's
oh,
everybody else? I mean, Dancer, now he's looking into the corner, but it's too late.
Bit late.
That
indeed.
needed to happen like 5 seconds ago. Oh.
And not even getting the hits to get the distance! Well, the Huff really has
Able
to
to
get...
take them down, though.
Oh, nice
50-36.
job.
Leave,
Bled to
motherfucker.
death.
That made me a little bit sad, though. I mean, it was a really big opportunity. He saw everybody moving on in. He knew where they were going to be. He was able to communicate that, and it should have been coordinated like to the second.
Yeah.
Not quite. But 6 on 2, 4 points between them. 50 minutes left on the clock.
Red team wins.
Still not a flawless for Germany, but close. This is the third time that they had 4 remaining. And again, a rush at server banks. And 2 of Germany
Nice
bit
shots.
the bullet.
Well, Holinar is by himself. Akron and Kinzu left alive. Kinzu's actually at about 60% health, and they're not quite together. So Akron's going to be able to pull. Oh, Akron got him down.
Germany's kills are so fast, so furious. It's crazy.
They are, and that's the weird thing. I mean, this should be a slower game for these guys. And it's like Germany is setting the pace, and Austria cannot keep up. I mean, they're allowing Germany to define the pace of these rounds. I mean, they're not, putting up a really strong defense. They're not grouping up in a corner. They're not, setting up their angles, and they're just allowing Germany to take them down one at a time.
Yeah, Dancer, last one standing, facing 5. Well, took down 1. 9-2. Ouch.
I mean, Austria can slow this down if they make a point of it. They can really punish Germany for spreading out so much and playing this so fast, but so far they haven't been setting up for that.
Nice nade.
There we go. Are we starting to see a bit of a red room setup?
Think so. Maybe wanting to slow it down as you
Again,
were
these
talking
guys
about.
are like pairing off in like 1s and 2s and going down the hallways, and so yeah, it comes down to aim.
Nice job by
And,
Yuna getting the damage in
going
and
for the bandage,
communicating.
going for the reload.
Oh, look at this.
So Kinzu on MBB, I have to give it to them. I mean, they've brought it down to 1-on-1, way more often than they really should have. But when it comes down to the final hits, Kinzu's going to have it.
Yeah. No, MVB, his accuracy was just not on par there with Kinzu's.
So the answer there for Austria is not to make this an accuracy game.
No, just to change the game mode to their advantage, slow it down, and I think Germany won't know what to do. Because I mean, Austria started quite well. I mean, the first 3 rounds, but yeah, because it's so fast, the difference is enormous. I mean, 10-2 is nearly already an unbridgeable gap on this map that is usually really slow, but yeah.
Alright, but Jehar, very low on health, up in the red room. It's as good as a position as he's going to get, but the odds are stacked against him. And yeah, Kinzu, beautiful shots.
Straight in the Kevlar.
But that round, cost them a little bit more time. And they're going to need that in order to catch back up. But like you said, 11 on 2, that's going to be very difficult to pull up in this amount of time. But here we go. Emily
gets
finally
some SR8 action.
SR8. Everybody's grouping up in the dome room, but Emily's making the shots, but she's by herself now. She needs to make the switch.
5
and
shots,
she runs towards the corner.
2 hits. That's not good enough.
That corner's not going to help you.
No. There's no extra health there or whatever. Akron there.
There we go.
Little
But
bit
this is good, actually. They're at least, setting up at a position and
Yeah,
trying to cover all the corners.
Bit of an ambush here by Austria.
Yeah.
Although they had to withdraw to red room for some medic action.
Nice shots from MVB, leaving Yuna and Laser. But of course, they're going to know where MVB is going to be coming out of now. So he really needs to have Emily watching his back.
Yeah, 3 versus 2. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys.
The way they're moving through the map isn't all that reliable as far as defending your teammates goes. So Laser set up at crate corner, and actually Yuna's got an SR8 out. Beautiful, beautiful shot.
Too bad we missed that, but yeah, you could see Yuna was already double kill there by Yuna, and instead of 3 versus 2, it's now 1 versus 2 due to Yuna's exemplary SR8 kills. Yeah, hi there.
Nobody will ever suspect you.
Oh my god! Unfortunate
What?
that we didn't see that, but They were already on the move, and I guess Yuna heard the door and just switched and shot. I'm sure that if there was a movie maker now, he'd be salivating over Yuna's demos.
And see, again, Germany, perfect play there in Spaceman corner. As soon as that rush was happening, I mean, it wasn't a bad rush. It's Russia while she's reloading before she can switch to a better weapon, but he was covered. So Dancer by himself, 10 and 14 right now.
Yeah, Dancer.
Nobody's got a positive KDR over on Austria.
Ouch. No, that's kind of painful to look at, because especially since this is their map, their mode.
Yeah.
Can hear the door.
Dancer up in the red room. That door can be fake though. It can move over to the other side pretty quickly. So Dancer's just gonna have to have the reflexes for it.
Germany will know now that he's at red room, because once you've looked everywhere.
Just kill everybody, Laser.
Yeah.
Just, take everybody down.
Barbecued by his exploding monkey. I love those texts.
So here we see Germany, glomping up in the dome room. Oh, Yuna's actually taken down. That might work out well for Austria.
NVB getting loads of damage there.
And from behind.
But now Germany can medic up, and all that damage was for nothing. Although they know where Germany are situated at the moment.
So we see every member of Austria breaking off from the group. 2 of them are covering the crate corner, or actually dome, and 2 of them are actually looking down the long hallway. So they aren't really moving as if they know or are guessing where Germany is.
And now it's 2 versus 2 again, and Germany have the time to medic. They should be moving in, and oh well, there's not a medic, so that's handy. But still, they had the opportunity of, well, they had the information to their, oh God, Jesus Christ.
Well, they don't really know yet, but actually Emily is able to pull off that shot and make that 2 for 2. Emily getting MVP on Austria's side right now, making it 14 on 3, but there's only 7 minutes 40 seconds left on the clock. But again, over the past 4 rounds or so, we've at least been seeing Austria try to slow down the matches, group up in an area and try to get some ambushes going on. Because again, Germany is, very quick out of the spawn, rushing on forward, wanting to, flush through the map and take out every corner that they can. But if Austria can set up a good ambush, that will actually play to Germany's disadvantage. Yeah,
you were talking about kill-death ratios. Look at Germany's kill-death ratio. Everybody's in positive.
Kinzu, definitely a good outlier. 20 and 7 for him. Of course, sometimes that just means, he's, mopping up the extras while hanging back. But, you need that.
Oh, Dancer. Talk about... What the...
Why?
Spraying and praying. Still, well, getting lucky more or less, but...
That was weird. Yeah.
Maybe...
Alright, so Laser and Jehar. Jehar very low on health. Laser at about 50%.
Does Laser know where Jehar is? I don't think so.
But Laser's got a fully loaded LR300 here.
Though I think the Hoff had a G36, so... Oh
there
my
we go.
God.
Just took the one with 3% health. Beautiful shot.
Nice.
We'll make it 15 on 5. 4 rather.
Yeah, but still...
I was hopeful with my counting.
6 minutes remaining.
Nice grenade.
Yuna.
Ouch.
Again.
Even better sniper shot out of Yuna.
Nice movement by Shadow.
It irks me though, because we see 2 players from Germany, jumping through the map, finding a couple of Austria players, but they're not ready for the rush. They're, moving through the corridor themselves. They're not crouched. They're not, holed up in a good defensive position, and they could just be taken. Again, like.
Germany isn't.
I mean, as long as Germany's going to have the better shots, it's not something you want to be doing.
That and Germany's tactics seem to be changing all the time. I mean, it's never the same strategy they put up for the round.
I mean, as silly as it may seem, Austria needs to turtle up in the red room. The only downside to that would be, you know, the match would take longer, and, you know, they burn off more of the clock that way, but, you know, it would be a point that way. I think they could put up a good defense if they actually did so.
Nice Desert Eagle kill there by Yuna. You could hear the headshot.
Alright, so Germany moving on over towards Dome. And again, a very quick maneuver here.
Yeah, they're not scared at all.
Nobody's going to be there.
I mean, Austria just haven't been able to put any pressure on Germany throughout the whole match. And, well, Germany is full of confidence and rushing in, well, more or less like headless chickens, and should be punished for that, but they're not. So.
And the contrast, Austria started over here on rear crates, and they've been almost herded into Spaceman Room, and they're just being picked off one by one. Dancer's able to break away from that, though, and come up from behind. But he chokes. Don't choke. Not a good time to choke. There, he could take down one. Should be able to get a second one at least. No, Shadow turns back around, takes him on down, and that'll be Shadow and Akron, making it 18-on-5.
Yeah, Dancer should have shot immediately. I mean, then they would have been spread out in that open area.
Yep. Alright, but actually Germany, Shadow, is actually waiting for this one now. Oh, beautiful, beautiful shot taken out.
Double SR8 kills by Shadow and Yuna.
And so, like you were saying, you know, again, their tactics are changing up that time. They actually waited it out.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I've been wanting to see out of Austria this entire time. Just pick a good position, wait it out with the SR8s, and then don't miss.
What's this Shadow trying to do a marathon on Orbital? It seems that Austria have done something else here now. Trying to camp over at blue box.
And that can work well, except if your opponents are well coordinated, you're not going to be able to defend yourself there all that easily. It's a thin line between holding down a good defensive position there and hiding behind a crate, because as soon as you pop out, you're going to be taken down. Big difference. But Hollenar by himself.
Red team win.
Well,
Not for long, though. Yuna's going to take him on down.
We're hoping for this match to finish quickly, because at the moment I just heard that United States versus Spain is about to start.
Okay, cool.
And
well, there's 2.5 minutes left here.
Yeah.
And there won't be a map swap or anything.
No, absolutely
This
not.
will be it. Okay.
Red team win.
Yeah, it's
But I
still
gotta hand it to the German players. I mean, between Capture the Flag and Team Survivor, they've shown the same amount of coordination, communication, and just, you know, really clean decisiveness. There's been very little delay once they have a plan in executing it.
and they managed to get their first flawless finally, which was thoroughly deserved. Oh, Emily, don't choke.
Oh, it's a Hoff, once again left by himself, picking up cheeseburgers in rehab. Actually, that sounds kind of good. The cheeseburger part, not the puking part.
Well, those two go hand in hand, don't they?
What kind of burgers do you have over there?
Crappy burgers.
Oh. Well, I guess we have crappy wiener schnitzel over here, so it's fair.
If ever you go to Holland and you see a sign FEBO, Fabo, head away. Turn around,
Okay.
go the other way.
Good to know.
Unless you're really drunk.
Oh, so it's a Denny's. Okay, gotcha.
And yeah, the voice you heard just there was Nexu. He's already in the TeamSpeak channel. He's going to be shoutcasting with Jehar on the Spain-United States match. And
But you're not going anywhere, are you?
no, I'll be streaming, but I'm going to
Good,
give my poor tongue a rest, because seriously, my English has been fucking horrible this afternoon.
Oh, no. You're fine. Austria, though, I can't quite say the same thing. This is, you know, I could say it's disappointing seeing it be this much of a blowout, but on the other hand, Germany's been really impressive. It's not that Austria's been sucking here.
Yeah.
Germany's been extremely impressive in how they've been coordinating and playing this out. So it'll be a team to watch, moving forward in the group stages and going towards playoffs.
Definitely. I'd be very surprised to see if they don't qualify. And good game being called. And yeah,
This will be the final round.
from a German perspective, that it certainly was. Oh, nading himself or his teammate.
Oh,
Nice.
jeez. Point blank SR8 shot.
And even
Unit doesn't
staying
care anymore.
alive.
There we go. So that'll be it. GG's there. Germany cleaning the floor.
Did you see
with
those
Austria.
scores?
And so there will be a very short delay before we move over to the second round today. It'll
Yep.
be Spain and the US. So I get to see some Glad guys and some ICU guys.
And for my
Yeah,
own, for myself, I'm just going to restart the stream because otherwise I'll have a problem when uploading to YouTube, and we don't want
Oh,
that. So we'll be back.
Actually, do you just want to restart the recording?
Yeah.
Then let me do that for you.
Oh, okay. Cheers. Oh no! Wait a second, because it records here locally on my computer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
Fair
sorry.
Go
So
for it.
we'll be back in, well, what should be 15 seconds or something like that. So hold on there.
Sounds
and,
good.
If the match hasn't started yet, we'll also have some music on. So
All right, guys. BRB.
be right back. And don't forget, for the people who are going to bed now, tomorrow we will have our first Urban Zone League match. And I think it will be, God, what was it? Ace versus Vijfzegen from the Urban Zone CTF League. So definitely stay on #Urban-Zone on QuakeNet if you want to watch that tomorrow. Be right back, and hope you enjoyed at least this match, and see you later.